Hey guys, Chris here with Simply Strategic Living and wanted to just come and chat with you guys, check in with folks, and give some encouragement in this journey called life. And I know I've put up a couple of videos talking about living authentically, and I just wanted to stress the importance of living your life for you. Now, I cannot say that I've always lived that way. I have not. I only within the last 12 to 15 years really started taking my own advice on that. I have a life journey that has led me to this more strategic thinking about how it is that I move about in this world, whether it be my career, whether it's my family, and how I interact with other people. I can say that it has not always been easy, but I can say that it's actually helped me be more authentic. I can look at myself in the mirror every day and be happy that I am being true to myself. And not everyone can say that, not everyone can do that. And I am by no means the most perfect and authentic person 100% of the time. However, I can tell you that I am perfectly perfect at trying and always doing better. Um, I love living life and I love doing things that make me happy and sharing that knowledge with other people, helping them discover the power within themselves to do that is one thing that makes my life more fulfilling. It is a message that I have loved sharing with kids and adults and just people of all ages and all stages of their life. It is never, never okay to not live your most authentic life. I think that a lot of people are fearful of disappointing and hurting their parents, their friends, classmates, colleagues, children. Why? 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 You only get to live this life one time. And when you die, trust me, none of them are going to be buried with you. None of them. And why do you want to live your life for someone else? Take what's happening in the news today seriously. These parents paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to have their children go to a college of their choice, of the parents' choice. And as you see, there are some of the kids who are responding to this that it's not what they wanted. They didn't even want to go to that college. They wanted to go to some state college. But because their parents have money and are thinking that life is all about financial status and gain, they are paying. They not even are paying, they paid for their children to be accelerated through tests, through the application process, and just guaranteed a spot. And here I am, a person of color. I have two children who are young Black men of color who applied to colleges. And yeah, they didn't get into some colleges, but at no time did I ever think, how can we scam the system to get you in? Never. Life is about choices. And I have to say that within the last 5 to 6 years, I have flourished in my personal life because of the choices that I have made and the fact that I have stayed true to me. I am not a person who sugarcoats things, and I can tell you that I have lost some friends because of that. Um, I have one person, or had one person in my life, who ended up over the course of 25 years becoming extremely sensitive. When we met, I was the sensitive person and they were not. And over the last 10 to 12 years, our relationship intensified because of the dynamics of it. This person became a little more sensitive to life. But I will say that we ended our friendship, not in a way that I would have wanted to. I am a person of closure. However, I didn't get that with this person. I actually kind of heard from other people that they were upset about a situation that I found to be silly, because the situation involved one of my children. And I, at no time, will excuse anyone's ugly behavior when it comes to my kids, period. And took a few months, heard a story about it, and yeah, I realized that at this stage in my life, I can't even entertain it on no level. And so I wrote a letter to this person and told them how I felt about them being upset about that situation, and burned it. Sometimes you don't have to say everything to another person. Sometimes the release is writing it, journaling it. And I learned that in therapy years and years ago. Sometimes being right isn't always right. And sometimes just the fact that you wrote it or spoke it out loud into a tape recorder or even the recording function on your phone makes things release from your body. Because if you hold on to it, you end up being so angry. And that is how cancers develop. That's how you have migraines and headaches every day. It's how your face stays frowned up. And really, life is too short. Life is too short. There are things that make me upset every day, but I just don't focus. I vent through the moment and I release it. I release it because you and no one, no job, no person, no thing will have that much control over me and my life. I am determined to be happy. I am determined to live my best life now. And if you don't like that, I don't know what to say. I have so many things to be happy about, and I am so blessed on so many levels. It is my goal to share that information with you, and it is my request of you, the person watching this lowly little video, that if there is anything holding you back, please, please, please let it go. Write it in a journal, write it in a tablet, write it on a piece of paper. Look at it, speak it out loud, and release it. Release it to God, the universe. Release it. Release it. There is nothing more important than your sanity. There is nothing more important than your happiness. There is nothing more important than you. If you have children, if you have parents, if you have a loved one that you are caring for or in your life, period, you cannot be a good person to them if you are not being a good person to you. Life is all about choices. Choose you.